Yeah, so thankfully, through God's grace, I would say, over the next coming months, I had a lot of changes going on, a lot of questions that came up, but they were answered not only by God but through other people as well that He sort of brought forward into my life. Friendships that I thought were never really anything before, all of a sudden sort of took on a whole new life and sort of manifested through that and spoke through me to help build me up over the coming months. And yeah, it's just been an ongoing change of heart ever since, and a repairing through other people.
Yes, as the days went on and I became a little bit more confident, and I worked out what I had to do, and I accepted too that God's got a plan. I didn't want to be second guessing. God's plan is always right. It's a matter of tapping into what that plan is. And again, through devotional times, a lot of that plan was starting to be revealed. But also, God uses bad experiences as well as good experiences in helping other people. And so, at the same time I'm going through something, I know a few others who are doing the same thing. And being able to get beside them, forget about my worries. The Lord's looking after those. But some of my friends didn't have the Lord on their side. They didn't know the Lord. And so that's been an area that I realised that God just equips you through experiences to help other people.
Happened, I thought, like, the real problem, looking back at it now, was I thought I was right with God. I thought everything was fine. He was happy with me. I was happy with Him. And I went through that, like, before all this happened, and it's sort of like I would allow God into certain areas of my life but not complete control of it. And you sort of want a little bit of Him to do like a redecoration, but as the time went on and all this stuff happened, I allowed God more into my life. It sort of was like a wrecking ball going through my life and sort of basically saying rebuild completely. So that relationship took on a whole new meaning. My relationship completely changed, and I was much stronger. I had a lot more greater understanding of who He was and how significant and important He is in my life.
Excellent. God?
Yeah, it has gone deeper. And I think I came to realise probably more and more just, the trust in God, just how important that is. Personally and to get through a lot of the issues that sort of surround this type of breakdown.
I've said to myself again and again, and I've said to other people when I'm always talking about it, like, I'm just a completely different person, and people that know me before and know me now, I'd say that they'd say the same thing. I certainly feel that way. I certainly can look back and say, well, this and this is all different. The way I thought about things then to the way I think about things now, especially with God being so centered around my life now than before. It's just changed my entire outlook on everything. No, I don't think I would change what would happen, as terrible as it is. And there is lots of things that you go through in life that are terrible, but He really does take you on a journey if you trust in Him, and He really does pull you out the other side. That's something I wholeheartedly believe. He certainly changed me for the better, even though it was so hard in the time to see what He was doing, but He sort of brought me to a place where He could say, well, this is what's happened and this is why it's happened. And yeah, I'm grateful for that every day, to where I am now to where I was, just so different. And yeah.
No, I think once I sort of got over it and got through part of it and realised that God was there and God was helping me through, yes, that part of it, that deeper, I think the deeper growth, going deeper with the Lord through these sort of issues. And I'm always reminded of Rick Warren's comment when we did our 40 Days of Purpose, that God never wastes an experience and just continues to help you to use those experiences